isn't how I imagined this moment.
We didn't expect any of this, so why should it end any different?
Talking about the other part. What was it?
Eric tore up the divorce papers. He wants you back. He loves you.
So do you. I always knew that we felt it. You just never said the words.
And maybe I shouldn't have. But I wanted you to know when you look back on this, that what we shared, that it was real. But your marriage isn't over, Quinn. You should go home. Be Eric's wife.
What do you think? Do you like it?
Like it? I love it. I love you.
I love you, Mrs. Forrester.
If you really don't want Steffi to know that Sheila texted you, I won't say anything.
Thank you, Hurst.
I'm not totally sure that keeping this from your wife is a great idea for either of us.
Sheila's gone. That was a goodbye text. And telling Steffi, that's just gonna make her more anxious. She's already hired another guard for the property.
Finn, I'm sorry that meeting your birth mother has been so hard. And if you really think that this is the best way to handle this, I won't say anything.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey. What's going on?
Eric's waiting.
Can't show up at the house together.
No, I'll go. He wants me to bring your portrait.
Carter.
Quinn, this is what you wanted. When you came here to talk to me about Zoe, you told me how important he makes you feel. How much his respect and admiration meant to you, and you thought you lost it, but you didn't. You got it. You got Eric back. Your future is with him.
But I had something incredible with you, too.
Yes, it was, and I'll never forget it.
Neither will I.
But you love your husband.
And I love you, too.
let you guys talk. I'm gonna head to the office.
Okay.
Excuse me, sorry.
Is everything okay with Paris?
Yeah. Yeah. This whole thing has got everyone thrown a little off balance, but we had a good talk. She understands what's going on and how it needs to be handled.
You guys talked about Sheila?
Finn loves me. He loves his mother.
I appreciate you so much bringing this portrait back to me. Let's just put it right there.
Okay.
It looks good. Thanks for taking such good care of it for me.
Well, I know when you told me to get rid of it, you didn't really mean for me to get rid of it.
Yeah, well, I hate to admit it, but at the time I did. That would have been a big mistake. Would you help me put it back up?
Of course.
You're not surprised at all? You're not going to ask me what changed?
Well, I have to admit I was a little surprised. I thought you and Quinn were signing divorce papers today.
Well, I tore them up. I couldn't do it.
You still love her.
I didn't realize how much until I had to contemplate a future without her.
She's your wife.
My family's going to think I'm crazy.
Well, they're protective of you, Eric. They blame her for your unhappiness, and they saw our involvement as confirmation that she's not trustworthy, that she's not worthy of you.
But that's not true, is it? And I suspect you agree with me. I mean, why else would you have taken such good care of this portrait?
Oh, what you working on? Oh, it's beautiful.
Thank you. I thought you were hanging at the house with Finn.
Yeah, Steffi and Ridge are there now.
Everything okay?
You know Finn. He just wants to protect his family. Doesn't want them to worry about all this with Sheila being his birth mother.
No, it's good that he has somebody like you to open up to.
I'll get it. It's my parents. Hey, guys.
Hi, everyone. I hope it's okay. We just stopped by.
Of course. Please sit.
Thank you, Jack. Good to see you. Well, I'm glad you're all here. I wanted to apologize again. I feel terrible about the way your wedding day was disrupted.
You had no idea Sheila was going to show up at the reception.
But you thought she might. Oh, I hope not. You have to understand I hadn't heard from her since Finn was little.
Still can't believe you never told me.
I didn't want to worry you. I mean, if she had bothered us, of course I would have told you. But I never heard from her again. I assumed I never would.
Well, you can't assume anything about Sheila. As long as she's out there, she's a threat.
Let's see what I can find. Dr. John. Let's make it happen.
I think that looks right.
Perfect. In fact, thank you. Thanks, Carter.
Well, I'm glad I could help. And to hear your good news.
Well, I wanted to share it. Most especially with you.
Me? Really?
Yeah. I didn't ask you to represent me in the divorce just as some kind of a test, you know.
Yeah, I know that.
I wanted to prove to you my faith in your good judgment. And you've proven me right by taking such good care of the portrait. I thank you again.
Eric, I don't know how you're able to get past this, but thank you for giving me a second chance. And for giving Quinn one, too.
This time it's going to last.
So I'm sure you have a big celebration planned, so I'm going to get out of your hair.
Okay. Thanks again, Carter.
Of course.
Carter.
Hi.
you on your way out?
Yeah.
I was just telling Carter our good news.
It's quite a surprise.
Yeah. Yeah, really. Although I have to say, it doesn't seem like you're surprised at all to see him here. Quinn, did you know Carter was going to be here?
No, I saw his car parked in the driveway.
I asked him to help me with something.
My portrait.
Carter was kind enough to keep it in storage all this time, and I asked him to bring it back and help me hang it up where it belongs.
I don't know what to say.
No surprise there. This is awkward, isn't it? The three of us standing here together. Look, we need to move past this. We need to move on, and we're not going to be able to do that by ignoring what happened. I mistreated my wife by withholding from her what I knew she wanted, and I pushed her right into your arms. And I don't want to dwell on that.
None of us do.
I think we should move on. I think we all have. You've both proven your commitment and loyalty to me, and so here we are.
Okay, enough with this. It's good that Finn has someone to talk to. Doesn't really know Sheila. I mean, he must be so conflicted.
I can only imagine. I mean, he's just meeting his birth mother.
He must have a million questions to ask her. She's a terrible person. The poor guy can't even risk having any contact with her at all.
I'm not here to make excuses, but if I'd known that Finn's birth mother was keeping tabs on him, I certainly would have told you all who she was.
And that could have added some security at the wedding.
I wouldn't have posted our wedding announcement online.
Yeah, but hey, Steffi, we were excited about that.
Yeah, but we didn't know it was going to make our family a target.
Wow, you make this woman sound so awful.
At least she has done some horrible things.
Believe me, there's a lot that if I could go back and do it differently, I would. But I don't want this to taint your opinion of Finn or our family.
It doesn't.
He's a good boy. He's gonna make an excellent husband and father.
He already is.
And after what happened at your wedding day, I have to think that Sheila's out of our lives.
He's so handsome. And a doctor. Oh, healing must run in the family. God, he and Steffi, they have the most beautiful son. My grandson. Hayes, named after Steffi's mother.
You tell my grandson that I love him, and you let him know that his grandmother will always be thinking of him.
Come on, let's go.
It's my family. It's my son, my family.
We all want to put this behind us. Quinn is coming home. To me. And I don't want there to be any residual tension between the two of us.
And there won't be. Your marriage is going to be stronger than ever now that you found your way back to each other. I'm going to go now.
Okay, thanks again, Carter.
Yes, I'll see you at the office.
Okay.
Bye, Carter.
Goodbye.
Quinn? Come here. You're crying.
It is amazing to see my portrait back up there. I'm so lucky to have a second chance to be your wife. I don't know if I deserve it, but I'm never gonna take it for granted. Still your wife. It's so unexpected. I'm so surprised. I don't know what to say. So they're tears of joy.
But can you please just keep this between us? There's no reason for Steffi to know about this. Nothing is gonna come of it. And it's just gonna make her worry even more.
Okay. It'll be our secret.
I know your son, Jack. And there's nothing he could do to change the way I feel about him.
He loves you so very much.
And I'm gonna protect you and the kids. Okay? I don't want you being scared through this.
And I certainly didn't want to do anything to make your wedding day less than perfect.
No, you didn't.
Good. Well, you both are finally married and you're a beautiful couple. We should be celebrating your happiness.
Yes, but Jack, what if this woman is unstable, as they say?
If she reaches out, we need to know about it.
Yeah, you can't engage. Any form of communication is an invitation to Sheila.
Jack, we gotta shut it down completely.
I don't want Sheila anywhere near me or my family. But especially Hayes.
You kicked me out of your family before.
I see you're still crazy as hell. My God, I can't believe I was ever married to you.
Do you want me to get down on my hands and knees?
There's nothing you can do, Sheila. Nothing. You're finished.
Well, you're not gonna ice me out again. No, this is my son. My grandson. This is my family.